an office. You know, he was like, the next creative step is you have to get your own space. You can't take meetings in your apartment. And so I was convinced I need an office space to shoot videos. And so of course he recommended his building at 368. And so I went and saw spaces, and now I've been here for almost a year, and it's actually been amazing. So this has become my space. It's pretty cool. Look, there's a neon peach. Look how glorious it is. And this has become my space. You guys have been asking me a lot about my opinions about 368 just because it's right downstairs. I have been associated with Casey a lot, but also I want to use this opportunity for a little bit of an exciting announcement. So let's come sit down. Yes, there has been a lot of questions. Sarah, are you a part of 368? What's your opinion, etc.? It makes me so excited. Anything Casey does is just beautifully creative and awesome. So yes, I am in the close vicinity of 368. So Casey, I love what you're doing. It makes me excited that you're focusing on podcasts. My podcast, The Creative Exchange, is like 15 episodes deep. It would be epic to shoot one featuring yourself and me in 368 and just like blow people's minds with creative wisdom. So Casey, I'll be waiting. When the time comes that you need my help or you want to be on my podcast, The Creative Exchange, I love to film it and record it at 368, you know where to find me because I'm leaving you a candy trail to my office. Okay, so we got Kit Kat. You think he sees me? Candy trail. Alright. What's up? I'm leaving Casey a candy trail.
Oh my god.
You look really handsome today, Casey.
Have more candy. I got your At the heart of things, I think 368 is about championing collaboration and creators, so I am always about that. In New York City the past 3 years, I've been able to foster the most amazing creative relationships here, and I love this city so much for it. So I think 368 can only help that and champion that more. So speaking of collaboration, I have a friend here visiting New York City. It is the...
I'm saying Chris Howe.
Chris is here, and today we are doing the eyes closed photo challenge. And this is something that kind of just like you came up with, and I was like, that sounds fun. So like, how did you come up with this? How does it tie to photography?
Okay, most people with photography always just like put the camera up to their eye, and in my experience, some of my best photos were ones where I just like wasn't really paying attention of focusing on the shot from the eye perspective. I just pointed the camera wherever, and sometimes that kind of like generates the best results. So I'm excited to just be like, let's take this away and just like listen for things or feel for it and see if that creates any unique images. And also technology is so good these days that you can take a photo with your camera, the exposure is gonna be good, it might be in focus, and maybe it creates a unique image.
And it's New York City during sunset, so we'll be fine.
Oh yeah, every photo is gonna be a banger.
Yeah, let's do it! All right, Chris, it's time to close the eyes. Oh, Chris, stop!
Real quick, to give some context, I'm gonna be shooting aperture priority on my camera so that I know like the exposure is good, and hopefully I'll get some depth of field, and then I gotta just trust that the focusing system in this picks something nice. Okay, eyes are closed. Okay, so right now I'm paying attention to like, I hear cars, so I wanna see if I can like capture down this, if I can hear a car going by. So I want to see like this is like your portrait of you.
Okay, portrait of me.
Okay, talk.
Hey, Chris.
Okay, smile on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I heard someone going by on a bike. Not bad. What?
Oh,
hey! That portrait's not the worst.
That's pretty
That's
sick.
not bad. I hear birds.
Definitely not this way. Okay. try there. There's flowers close.
Okay. Where are they? Oh, they're here.
Playing this classical music to fool you guys into thinking I'm taking beautiful pictures, but in reality these are the best that I got with my eyes closed. Some of Chris's pictures that you'll see soon actually turned out really well, and I think that's because he's an actual photographer that has been working on new techniques and ways to take pictures for years and years. Like, one really smart thing that I never thought about was put your camera down super low or super high. Get a different perspective than people taking pictures just at their chest. Look at these boats, guys. They're so beautiful. But I want to take a moment to say that Chris and I did a podcast, and the things that I learned from you were just insane. So you've been a rapper,
yeah.
You're a musician. A lot of people don't know you don't just do YouTube, but you have an agency.
Yeah.
So we went into a lot of that stuff. But to just illustrate, to whet your appetite of what you're gonna get from this podcast, here is one of Chris's many secret talents, and it has to do with like a Forrest Gump impression.
Yeah. Okay, Forrest Gump is one of my favorite movies of all time. And I've watched it so many times that I've like kind of learned the voice. Now, I mean in all respect, it's just because I love the movie. So we got boats here. So this is my impression of a Forrest Gump scene. Forrest, you ever been on a shrimping boat before? No, but I've been on a real big boat. Ladies and gentlemen. Also, like that you said rapper first. Like there's many skills. Rapper owns an agency. Normally I would switch those around, but it's a fun podcast. Go
Yeah,
check it
it's
out.
fun. Just link is in the description below.
Back to the beginning here, just like pointed the camera. I really like this moment of like the guy walking across the street. The lighting is like pretty nice, but it's like pretty good for eyes closed. I mean, like I'm happy.
Like, all of these, of course, had to be straightened up.
We have great cameras these days. There's big,
tons of
20 megapixels or more.
You can crop in. That's good.
Yeah, I actually really liked your portrait a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
was
this
surprised.
Is so cute. I love this.
I
was just like, I hope he's like in focus.
I was just listening, and then I was trying to like find ways to make her laugh. And whether it was like I did the thing where you just keep counting past 3, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that awkwardness usually will bring it out. And then I was just like hoping, I was listening for the shutter sounds, and this is like one of the photos.
Yeah.
The next one is when we were trying to capture like those flowers there, and then I just wanted to try to capture a moment where it was more about like the feeling and the touch surrounding like the flower, and this it turned out pretty good. This one was like legit, like pretty much just walking by, pointed the camera up, and I feel like if I had just waited like a half second more, it would have been like captured right in frame between all like the trees there, but it's still a pretty shot. This is when we were in, what is the spot again? Oculus. It's
amazing.
It's so epic.
Yeah.
Oculus.
Yeah.
Today was awesome. And like, I think that the biggest takeaway is that there's a lot more to photography than just like pointing and shooting and then looking through the viewfinder. And I think that's like the bigger lesson, because I think one of the things that I find myself always doing is sticking to the same thing over and over again, and sometimes just doing this, disconnecting it and putting it low, putting it high, and just listening for different opportunities to shoot photos. That's
Do
part
not
of photography.
Be held to your viewfinder. And you
Yes.
should see those videos with street photographers. I mean, they're always just like crazy with their cameras, and kind of goes along with that too. But thanks so much, Chris. This was so fun, and ultimately it was just awesome to get outside. It's a beautiful spring day, and just to like hang and shoot.
Yeah.
I
love going and shooting. Photography is the one thing that's just like super therapeutic for me, and it was awesome to go out and just like force ourselves to go and shoot photos.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
Well, guys, make sure to check out Chris's channel. We did a video over on his channel. Check it out. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new around here, smash that subscribe button. New videos every single week. Remember, guys, just like my last name, Dietschy, remember to stay peachy. Okay, bye. I'm too tired. Can you like lift up the camera for me?
Of course, yeah.
And I'll put my hand. Okay, bye.